I slept in a chair. This is Oregon, but I'll be in California later. Time for a political talk that is extremely important. So this is complicated stuff, and I'm just a red-bearded lay person biker, but I try to keep informed. And what I understand is that today, the Ajit Pai, who runs the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC in the US, is the FCC is voting today whether or not they are going to take back a 2015 rule that said that internet service providers cannot essentially discriminate or privatize the quality of the internet service to certain different websites on the internet, and it's called net neutrality. It essentially says if you post a website that talks about anything, whether it's a vegan website or a website about the Republican Party or a website about dogs or the Democratic Party, literally anything. In net neutrality, what passed in 2015 says that no matter what your content is about, the internet service provider like AT&T or Verizon, Comcast, they can't say, hey, let's make this website a little bit slower internet, or let's just take this website completely off the internet because we don't believe in it. That would take away the power of the internet that we have and put the power into private corporations that are financially benefiting from certain websites. It's crazy. It's taking away the power of the internet from the people and putting it into the hands of corporations, and that's what Ajit Pai, who was brought in with the Trump administration, is trying to pass in America today, to take away the right to freedom that we can post anything on the internet and have people can have equal access to viewing it. So if this passes today, them taking away that net neutrality law, essentially corporations, our monopolized internet service providers, will be able to discriminate based on the content or anything of the website, what websites are fast, what websites are slow. In theory, that's what they would be able to do. So for the only reason that they would roll back this net neutrality is because of money and greed and the donors of these politicians saying, hey, we want to privatize the internet and take the power away from the people. It's absolutely absurd, which is in alignment with most of the policies of the Trump administration and the hard right wing these days. And it's a disaster, and I don't know what I can do about it. The people that I follow are saying, email Ajit Pai, email the FCC, which has gotten 20 million comments on this issue in the first place. There's no way any citizen or person would be in favor for it, and I think it's happening today. So we'll see what happens, but this could be literally like the worst thing that's ever happened to the internet since the internet was founded, putting it in the hands of private corporations. So that's a disaster. And today is Thanksgiving. A tough day for a vegan. A tougher day for turkeys, though. Just put it in human shoes. Imagine if there was some species that was above us and at the top of the food chain, and they had one holiday where they specifically targeted the eating of humans, and they had posters everywhere of like happy humans going like this, wearing pilgrim hats and things like that. But it was all around the eating of humans on this one specific day. You realize how twisted it is? Like, this holiday is so messed up. Not only does it not respect the reality that we came in and took over land and oppressed and killed a massive group of indigenous people, but it also targets the one specific animal species that we can all just kill and eat today on behalf of family value. Like what is it? you know, tradition is really problematic. We get into these violent habits in life that justify our behavior, and what my channel is all about is peace and compassion. So I hope you have a beautiful day of Thanksgiving. I hope you hang out with your friends and family and express what you're grateful for. I essentially do that every single day, but you don't need to have the turkey carcass in the whole process of Thanksgiving and experience. In fact, you'll have a better experience if you don't contribute to the exploitation of this one specific species or animals in general. So it's a tough day. Today's a tough day, I'll be honest, between the FCC thing and being Thanksgiving, but I'm grateful because I have a 45-mile biking day. It's going to be pretty rainy, but I have a place to stay tonight. Someone on Warm Showers offered to host me on Thanksgiving. That is so nice to invite a stranger in on a day like that. So I'm grateful, and I need to finish my oatmeal and get out of my private condo, beachside condo. I'm sorry to start the vlog with such downers. It's going to be all uphill from here. I just have to keep it real. That's what's going on in my life. Not every day can just be boom, 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 amazing, epicness, so grateful. No, today's a scary day. Today's a scary day for many reasons. It's a windy one, that's for sure. Let's go.
A lot of climbing today, but it's a good day, rainy, listening to some great podcasts, good to go.
Taking my lunch break, look at it out here, it's craziness. I just can't film too much. I'm under an awning right now. I'll break my camera. So, but I'm doing great. Just ate my oatmeal, gonna eat my apple. I'm more than halfway done with the day. And can't wait to meet my host tonight, Chuck from Warm Showers. Yeah, it's good. Being warm is the best. My feet are comfortable and wet in little warm puddles, and I'm just listening to good tunes and podcasts. No complaints at all. I'm very grateful for this Thanksgiving day. Went to course number 2, microwaved up some leftovers. When did I make this? Oh, right, with Kathy and John, of course, in Port Orford. And I threw a bunch of barbecue sauce and ketchup that I found in the gas station. Such a great lunch.
Every little symbol, every little sign tells me something different every single time. I can tell it's secret, not for me to know. Give me what I need.
Thanks so much for having me over tonight.
Jackson, you're very welcome. Yeah.
Been having a great night, and what are we making? What's on our Thanksgiving dinner together?
Vegan spaghetti. I mean, meatless spaghetti with mushrooms and olives and boiling water. So far, that's all we've got.
Nice. All right, and we have sweet potatoes in the oven.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, thank you so much. I am thankful for you today, in addition to so many other things in the world, for giving me company tonight.
Well, you're on a long road from Alaska to who knows where, at least to Mexico most likely, and you need a nice place to dry off, especially in the weather that we've been having around.
Yes, today was a very wet day, and some nice people to hang out with, and some sodas to drink, and good food to eat, and I'm very, very grateful.
Young people amaze me that you get out there in in wintertime and ride.
Yeah, there's a few as crazy as me. Yeah, a few of us.
And I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
That is what vegan Thanksgiving should look like. No dead turkeys, and we will say a prayer for the indigenous people that we colonized over to take over this land.
I'm part Native American also. I'm Oswego Blackfoot.
All right, so what do you call this?
It doesn't have a name. Agility maker. It's the electric maze, electric wire maze. And,
You want to give us a demonstration?
I could. All right. And your fingers are the other part. So when you take the wand and start there, it'll start counting at 98, 99. It should, but it's, like I said, it went through. And then the idea is to go around the maze as fast as you can, because the clock is counting. The clock's at 78. Oh, now it's at 70. Now it's at 60. Uh-oh. 50, 40. God, I'm gonna, because that stops the clock. I only got 29. Well, you're supposed to start at 90.
I got 59.
See?
Much love, Dream Extreme.